Aries, welcome to your 5-card movie star spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. It's just a little something to help you better understand how to use the information I'm going to give you. Aries, you're feeling really good in a new energy. So good, in fact, you feel like almost like everybody knows it. You kind of don't care what people think about it. And that sounds like a very Aries energy, right? So you guys are feeling like yourselves today. That's good. That's good. Um, but no, so there's a new union or a new contract. So be a personal relationship, friend, family member, even romantic partner, or be it a vocational relationship, an actual contract, partnership, new client, new project, whatever it is, you're feeling like you're right in your element. Like this fits you to a T. You're looking at it toe to toe, eye to eye. It's a perfect match for you. Some people, it might even be in the medical field, but I won't get in there. Um, and you're so happy about this, you are wearing your heart on your sleeve, almost to the point of exposing vulnerability. Like people know that this is making you happy to the point where they could poke at it a little verbally and really upset you. But you're like, you know what? I'm riding really high. I don't really care. I'm wearing my heart on my. That's exactly what you're doing. You're wearing your heart on your sleeve. Because when you go within, you find a strength in this new partnership, this new contract, this new person, whatever it is. You find a lot of strength and you feel like it makes you stronger as an individual. This new thing makes you a little bit more self-sufficient, okay? And you're talking and talking and talking about this new thing all the time, and you don't care what people think about it. You don't care what people say about it. You're not concerned at all because ultimately, this new thing in your life brings you a great amount of joy. So, there's still a sense of balance that you're looking for. So what I feel happened was you were stressed and anxious and all this other stuff. So the pendulum was really high with some really negative energy. You were handling it well, but it was negative energy such as, like I said, stress, anxiety, just frustration, things like that. And the pendulum swung way over here, and you're super happy all the time, and great, 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 wonderful, wonderful. You're on cloud nine. You're almost recognizing that it's not going to stay this way for a while, and you're anticipating a middle ground, which is actually a very healthy headspace to be in. Like the pendulum went from frustration to happiness, and you're like, okay, at some point it's going to wean down and I'll find that little balance. But you do feel like you'll be good in that balance because you recognize this new energy that you're in. It's not perfect, but it does feel really good and it's very new, so you haven't started to recognize what the problems are. The realist in you says, I've been here before and I've learned that something will always happen. And these things that happen will bring disappointment. However, I will work through these processes. I will make the best of my situation, and I will take the lessons learned and continue to move forward. So you're taking a very optimistic approach to this, even knowing that this like cloud nine that you're sitting on isn't going to sustain you forever. There you go. So there is a little third party influence and there is a little somebody or something that's kind of controlling that voice in your head a little bit. However, you feel like you can just hear what this person has to say and not actually have to argue it. You're just going to take it, you're going to listen, and then you're just going to move forward. You're going to play that political game where you pretend to take somebody's advice and you just do your own thing. because you're recognizing that yes, there is going to be, and it could just be a hater, honestly. Sometimes when people, like, sometimes I know I'm doing really good in life when I get a whole bunch of haters. I know it sounds bad, but there are people, there are friends in your life that will celebrate with you, and then there are other friends in your life who say, "Oh, I want her to do good, but as long as she's not doing better than me, you know." Um, so it kind of feels like that's what's going on with this balance energy. It kind of feels like there's a third party influence here that's putting that bug in your ear saying, "Yeah, I know you're happy now, but it's not going to last forever." Because they might even be a little jealous of this new wonderful thing that you have in your life. So haters going to hate. It is what it is. And like I said, that's how I know I'm doing really, really well at something, when people start hating on me all of a sudden. That's also how you figure out who your real friends are. So I actually consider it a blessing. When I'm doing really well and I see somebody who's a friend or an acquaintance, oh, look at that. This is a fool on the bottom. Blind faith and a new start. Look at that. Aries. All right, I'm just going to end the reading right here. I was going to go into another story and another tangent, but I'm just going to end it right here because something tells me you don't need me to go any further on this. You know what you're doing, and you're doing good. Let them talk. Let them talk all they want. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. I'll see you next week.